at you. This is the Future Proud of For Real TV. Of course, I'm your host, Raheem Dream, better known as Top Cat, uh, in the park, getting my peace of mind, turning around so y'all can see what I'm looking at. In my favorite park, in my favorite park. I'm going to give a shout out to everybody out there in the YouTube world. I want to give a shout out to everybody that showed up yesterday for the back to school fish fry that I had yesterday. So I want to thank everyone that showed up. And on the 24th, on the 24th, we're going to have a cookout open to the public. But I want the babies, so I'm going to have a bouncy house for the babies. And it's going to be a cookout open to the public. And we are going to pass out the book bags. The book bags already have school supplies in them and things like that. So, yeah, I want to thank everybody that turned out yesterday. We had a great time too, because it wasn't all about just money. It wasn't all about just selling dinners. It was about people. Everything I do is about people. It's about us helping each other. All right, bro, how you be? Um, you see what the title of this here is. I know everybody probably in the bed, so when you see this later on, hit that thumbs up. If it's your first time coming to the channel, um, hit that. If it's your first time coming to the channel when you see this, hit that thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and share it to your social medias. Uh, I know it's early in the morning for y'all, but not for me. For me, this is pretty much afternoon, because I'm up at 4, getting mine in, reading, working on my mindset. I'm always working on my mindset, changing my mindset from the negativity um, from people. That's why I limit my association with people. You will find that a lot of ones that so-called close to you can be the most negative ones. So, you know, if you look at the title on here, hit that thumbs up for me. I got 21 people in the building. Hit the thumbs up. Hit that thumbs up. Hit that thumbs up. I got 0 thumbs up. Hit the thumbs up. Um, see what the title of this here is. I'm watching YouTube this morning, about 4, 5 this morning, and a lot of videos kept popping up, and I don't know how that got into my aneurysms, but that's just to show you. All right, now, shout out to everybody coming in. That's just to show you how the aneurysms work. Um, and that's why my views be low, because they don't, well, let me say it like this. They don't keep me in the aneurysms. And a lot of that is on YouTube. How? Look at this here. Look at that. Look how close. Look how close he is to me. And that's a baby. I forget what you call him. But that's a baby. Look how close he is to me. Look how close he is to me. Just wanted y'all to see that. Okay, let's come back. But aneurysms. They keep the positive stuff out the aneurysms. Now back to the topic. What I was getting, what kept coming up, man, was a bunch of sisters on YouTube, man, and they pretty much is blaming men of their past for their situations now. When you had a choice then, and you have a choice now. You had a choice then, and you have a choice now. And hit the thumbs up. Hit that thumbs up for me. Come on, y'all need to get them thumbs up. Get the likes up. Well, I'm gonna stop this. I'm gonna stop it if you don't get the likes up. Ain't no sense in me keep going and going and going. Nobody getting the likes up. Get the likes up so we can try to uh 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 uh, uh stay in the algorithms. Trying to keep this channel live and growing strong for my babies. I got some little brothers gonna be coming home soon, and I'm gonna be letting them take this channel over. Cause that's what it's for. It's for the babies. But anyway, why is the sisters blaming the men in their life for their past and future stuff when you had a choice in everything? You had a choice in everything. I'm gonna stay live because I want some sisters to come in. I want some sisters to answer that question. Chime in. I'm gonna stay live till some sisters get on here. Y'all need to get your butts up out the bed. Get your asses out the bed. Get your asses out the bed. I'm gonna stay live until some more people come in. And I want some sisters coming in. Ooh, I want some sisters coming in and give me an answer on that. Hold on. I want some sisters to come on in and give me an answer to that. And if y'all just want to see me walk, then that's what y'all do. Until I get me some sisters in here. But see, I already know YouTube blocks my notifications. As I said the last time, I know some other black positive channels uh, uh, um, that's going through the same thing. They say the same thing because I know some channels that's way bigger than mine. For one, Sinetta Studio, Sinetta TV, the House of Consciousness, and he has over probably 300,000 on each channel. And his people say they don't even get the notifications. And he has two, three, four, maybe even 3 or 4 big channels with 300 survivors. I mean, 300,000 subscribers. And he was saying about how his notifications don't go out, you know, cause he pumping positive stuff. He go after religion. You understand what I'm saying? But it's still positive, cause everything it should be to make people think. We need to learn how to think on our own. We as a people, we don't even think on our own. We don't even think on our own. Somebody else doing the thinking for us, the government. They don't even think on their own. They let a religious book do the thinking for them. No common sense. It's a cult. They locked in a cult. It's a cult. They didn't drink the Kool-Aid. They didn't drink the Kool-Aid and have no control. But that's not the topic. This morning, I've seen these videos where these sisters are blaming black men for their mistakes. You made them mistakes. You made them mistakes. You made them mistakes. But you want to blame the black men that was in your life, past and present. You want to blame them for some stuff you made a decision on in the past, and even now. Now you want to try to prosecute, um, destroying publicly and financially in the courts for something you made a decision to do. Okay, man is done with women now. They know, they no matter if she black or not. Okay, because the woman are right, may not be all black men, but damn near all. Now, I ain't saying that only black women do it. I'm telling you what I seen this morning. Okay, I'm telling you what I seen this morning. And this morning, it was all sisters on there talking about what guys did to them in the past that they made a decision to do, and now you want to get them payback. Now you're talking about payback for a decision you made. You made that decision. You made that decision. Now you want payback for some stuff years ago. You Now you want payback for some decisions you made years ago. And I seen on that, man, with women going back to their childhood and all this all stuff, man. You understand what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. When you're a child, you don't really know because you have an underdeveloped brain. You understand what I'm saying? But once you come of age, once you get in your 20s and 30s, you know what the hell going on. You know what the hell going on when you're 16, 17. You still have an underdeveloped brain. You still make bad decisions, but you know. But you know. But you know. Come on in. I need you to chime on in. Come on, hit that thumbs up. Hit that thumbs up and come on in. Come on in. Where your sisters at? Don't be cowards. Come on here. Come on, make your comments. Don't be cowards. I know you're sitting out there watching. I know you're sitting out there watching. Don't be a coward. Speak up. Speak up. Only thing I'm telling you is what I seen this morning. And I was like, oh man, wow. Not wow, but because that really ain't a word I use, but I'm like, man, how you gonna blame a man for decisions that you made? Whatever you did, you made a decision to do it. And the decisions you making today, you made a decision to do it. And then you still want to blame somebody else for the decisions you made. Then you want to blame everybody else for the decisions you made. I blame no one for the decisions I made all through my life. You know, all right. That's why when I had to go to when I went to jail and everything, I ain't blame nobody, even though I got told on and everything else. Didn't know who told on me, but I know somebody close to me because they was wearing wires on me. But I took what I had coming because I made a decision. I made a decision to do what I was doing. You understand? I made that decision. So you have to live with decisions that you make. As my mother and father used to tell me, you have to live with the decisions that you make. All right, bro. You have to live with the decisions that you make. You can't blame no one for the decisions you made then and now. Then and now. And what I'm finding, as I was watching, a lot of these sisters, I'm saying sisters because that's who they were that I seen. Okay, I ain't saying just only black women do it or any race, just one race do it. I'm telling you what I seen this morning. That's all I'm basing it off. And man, these women was going back, man, 5, 10, 15 years in their past. Are you? And they want to want something bad to happen to these men for a decision they made, and they trying to get at them now because them certain men is prosperous right now. The men is prosperous right now. Queen Nubia, hey, my sister, Grand Rising, Grand Rising, my sister. I'm still here, my sister. I'm still here. I'm still here, my sister. I'm still here. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. What do you think about this topic I got up here? What do you think about this topic? Yes, yes. Peace to you also, my sister. What do you think about this topic? Happy to see you still here. Yeah, I'm still here. I'm still here. I'm still putting the work in. I'm still working with the kids. I still volunteer at the juvenile detention center. I'm still in front of the gas stations and the stores, talking to the kids. Okay. Yeah, I'm still on my job. Okay. Queen Nubia says equal blame. Okay. I can accept that. I can accept that. And the reason why I can accept that because they both or whoever, what I'm saying, let me just say both, had a part to play in whatever it was. We had a part to play in whatever it was. It wasn't just one side. They had a part and the other person had a part. Okay? Okay. Black men blame me. Unfortunately, we have to find resolutions. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. But blame doesn't get resolution. Say that. Yeah, blame doesn't resolve anything. Blame doesn't resolve nothing. All they do is just keep it going back and forth and really cause more divisions. And the reason why I say it cause more divisions is because sometimes the woman friends and the man friends, whoever she had friends with, and the friends that he are friends with, you understand what I'm saying? It caused divisions with them. And it can go on and on like a wheelbarrow. And it can go on and on like a wheelbarrow. Look what we have here. I'm in the park. I like the wildlife. But let's keep going. Yeah. Okay, but blame doesn't get right. All of that blame comes with our anger. Underneath it all is pain. Wow, you hit that on the head. You hit that on the head. Let me turn around with y'all to see this. Look at here. We got the little ones. I ain't trying to get too close. I don't want mama to attack, but they right here in front of me. It's funny how these animals feel so secure around me. They feel so secure around me. But okay, let's get back. Okay, yeah. Okay, nice. Nature is beautiful. Yes. Oh, so cute. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. I love it. I love it. All right. How are you? Yeah, I love it. I love it. I love it. But yeah, I just put this topic up, man, because I'm up. I'm up early every morning, man. You know what I'm saying? I got some readings I do. I got some things I work on. Give me some push-ups in or whatever. And I don't know. When I seen this morning, and I'm not just saying it's only black women. Only thing I'm telling you is what I seen this morning. It was like 4 or 5 videos up there. I watched one and a half because I really started getting mad. Ain't gonna lie. I really started getting mad. So that Tasha K Brawl, Tasha K, hashtag Tasha K. You know what? I ain't gonna say I can't stand her, but I have a dislike for her. Tasha K. I have a dislike for her. I think she hate men. I'm not sure, but what I hear every time have seen anything come out of her mouth when it came down to black men in general, it always been negative, disrespectful. So, you know, oh, you watched it this morning? Okay, okay. She has an African husband. Okay, okay. But overall, when I have seen her on interviews, she be very negative to black men. Maybe it's just American black men. Maybe it's just the African American. I don't know. You know, just cause she married, that I mean, I'm gonna leave that alone. It's okay. I'm gonna leave that alone. But a lot of a lot of things I've seen from her, it be negative for if you want to call us African, the diaspora African. Let me say that. Okay, African American, American African. You know, I've seen numerous of interviews with her where she goes after black men. She went after Sinetta. He had never spoken her name. She went after him. You know, and all he do is put up video. He don't really talk his own thing. He had people on his show, but hey, I ain't finna do that. I ain't finna do that. I'm just saying what I saw this morning. I'm just saying what I saw this morning. Okay, that's all. But all I'm doing here right now is getting my walk on, getting my peace of mind. But I like to communicate with my people. See, believe it or not, people really don't know. I love communicating with the sisters. I really do. I love communicating with the sisters. I really do. I really do. You know, I do a lot of things with the brothers. You dig what I'm saying? But most of the things that I do for the kids, all with, mostly with, I'm say mostly with, it's through women, black and white. The detention center, uh, 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 the head, one of the head ladies, a sister, okay, but the other two are white. You know what I'm saying? Uh, um, on my team that helped me with the yesterday, sisters, man. My cousin, I love her. My cousin India. You know what I'm saying? Cause she comes over and just take control. You know, and I love that. That's why I love her, cause that's what she does. Uh, um, but I love interacting with the sisters. Right. So I never had the debates going on. Yeah. I never debated on there, but I've been on there before. I never debated, but I've been on there. I've been on Sinetta Studios before, years ago. Probably around 2019, something like that. I think about 2019, 2020. I think it's around 2019 though. I was on Sinetta Studios. But anyway, I don't know. Hi from Portuguese. Okay. Message okay, retracted. Okay. I don't know. But I wanted to hear from the sisters. Um, because I can always get the brother's point of view. You understand what I'm saying? Because see, I'm a man, so I can always get a point of view. But see, just because I have a point of view, don't make it right. My point of view, just because I have a point of view, that don't make it right. Let's get them likes up. How you? Let's get them likes up. Only had 3 likes. Let's get them likes up. Um, okay. To be honest, some of us sisters have a hard time healing from past hurt. Okay, yeah, I can understand that. So do the brothers. I'm glad you said that too. I'm glad you said that too. Hey, Miss Ocean on here. Yeah. She said, hi, brother. I'm not black, sister, but I have hot views too. Well, come on. Yes, you are. You still a sister. Remember, I told you on the last one, you're just a light skinned sister. You're just a light skinned sister. I broke that down the last time. So you are a sister. Chime in. Yes, you are, sister. You just a light skinned sister. That's all. But yeah, I understand that and I'm glad you said so do the brothers. I'm glad you said that because what you have to understand about, especially strong minded brothers, and y'all women are strong minded too. A lot of that we'll hold in. We won't let it out. You know, especially a man, because in his mind it shows a sign of weakness. Okay. Miss Ocean said, I got views, thank you. Good man. Okay. Um Queen Nubia says, those who want to heal will put in the work and will turn the blame into a learning experience. Thank you. Hopefully become wiser and not let that pain deter us from loving again. Right. See, I agree 100%. See, this is what we have to understand. And I'm going to say this because I think it prefers more to women than it do us men. But us men, we have to deal with all your past relationships, all your past relationships, all your um, interactions sexually. Because what you have to understand, when you have intercourse, that man is entering his spirit in you. So all them different spirits in you, we have to deal with. Okay, we have to deal with. From what I'm seeing, so many black men are not feeling black women. Um, I gotta agree with you there. I I gotta agree with you there. Don't get me wrong. We still love our sisters, but y'all come with a lot of man. Y'all come with a lot of. Some of it is disrespect. A lot of it is. I think a lot of y'all are dealing with a lot of mental disorders, if you want to call it that way. I don't know what you call it. I don't know what you would call it, but I agree with you there. Hey, my brother, I agree with you there. That's why we have to hold off on sex and see what he's about. That sexual exchange is serious. Thank you, my sister, because them spirits entering each other. We need healing in 25. Yes, ma'am. I agree with the mental issues. Yes, yes. Uh, um, I'm not saying that men don't. We don't go through mental issues too, but I just think it affects y'all a little bit more. And because and the reason why I say that is because if you understand, if you understand what I was saying about the sex thing, uh, uh, if you understand about the sex thing, you know, see, the man enters y'all. Y'all don't enter us. We leave things inside of y'all. Y'all leave things on us that we can wash off, but y'all are internal. It be an internal thing. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not saying um I don't want you to think I'm saying it in a negative way. I don't want you to think I'm saying it in a negative way, but it's just a fact. What is this? Okay, I'm giving a shout out to everybody out there. I ain't got time to try to read all the names. Okay, Miss Nubia Queen said absolutely. I got your you're on point. Okay, okay, okay. And it's surprising. Now I'm gonna say it's surprising that you agree. Um, I have talked to a lot of women that disagreed. They couldn't get they couldn't get the concept of what I was saying. But I'm glad you did. That lets me know you have done work on yourself. Not only did work on yourself, uh, um, you have done work mentally. That lets me know you have research. That let me know you have researched some things. You understand what I'm saying? Because the only way you can get that understanding is studying and researching. Not just studying, but researching. See, most people just study, but you have to research what you're studying because it may be the wrong thing. It could be outdated, all kind of stuff. You know. So yeah, I'm glad you get my concept. I'm not trying to put I'm not trying to put women down. I'm not trying to put women down, but I'm just telling you what I seen this morning. Okay, when a woman is healed, she don't want a hurtful man in her mind or bed. That's a fact, right? That's why so many are shell bait. Okay, shell bait. Is that shell bait? I say it's hard. I can't really see that good. I mean, It is what it is. I think that's what that said. How you? So yeah, I understand. Okay, that's why so many are celebrant. Okay, I got you. I got you. All right. I can see it now. When I turned around, it made my phone a little clear. I got you. I got you. I understand. Okay, celebrate. Okay, okay, okay. I can understand that when you get an understanding of who you really are. That's what you're telling me. That's what you're telling me, my sister Nubia. That's what you just explained to me in a couple of words. That's what you just explained to me in a couple of words. That you understand the plight of this life. That's what you just explained to me. Yep, it's not worth it. I got you. I got you. Wow. Boy, you be hitting stuff right on the head. Okay, a healed woman needs a healed man. There you go. There you go. There you go. Because what you're saying would be a neutral understanding. It would be a neutral understanding of growth. A mutual understanding of growth. That's when you both grow together. It don't matter what the age is. Yep. Okay, the dynamics are different. The energy is equal. Yes. Okay. Forgiveness is the solution to many bitter people out there. Yes. No, that's absolutely right. Yep. 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 And that's a fact. That bitterness, you know what? That bitterness is what destroys society as a whole. Society as a whole get destroyed from bitterness. That's a fact. Yes. Make sure everybody hit that thumbs up and share and subscribe. Share it to your social medias. Share this to your social medias because people need this healing. You understand what I'm saying? Believe it or not, me in this park is healing for me, for my mental. I'm not just walking for physical exercise. This walking is for my mental health. You understand what I'm saying? To keep me grounded, to make me not fall out with people over little silly things. You understand what I'm saying? That I try to block out, but they keep on, keep on, keep on. And so you have to block them out. Okay? Okay. That bitterness is a caution eating at all of success. Yes. Let's stop the disease and start building. There you go. The coring. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Yep. Eating at all of society. That's a fact. She says, let's stop the diseases. Start building. I know that's right. Let's build it up strong as a people. Build it up strong as a people. Oh, yeah, I'm glad you said something. Thank you, my brother. Yep. All right, bro. How you be? Nice dog too. Yep. Okay. Miss Olson says that bitterness. Okay. Stop. Okay. Okay. Miss Nubia said, I don't believe in forgiveness. I trust in healing, removing that energy from my life. I can pardon an honest mistake, but unusually the hurt from men is internal. Yes, I agree. Okay, adults know what they do. No fact. All right, how are you? Yes, that's no fact. I mean, that is a fact. We know what we do, but you know what though? Not only adults, kids know what they do. kids, even though they got an underdeveloped mind, because I deal with them, I work with them. They know what they're doing though. They ain't stupid. They know what they're doing. But yes, you're right. Yep, intentionally. Yeah. Now I agree. I agree because it's physical and mental. It's physical and mental. We are responsible for the pain we cause. No fact. I mean, that's a fact. That's a fact. No doubt. That's a fact. That's a fact. Yes, we are responsible for it. You know, uh, uh, we're responsible for everything. Still live. I just had a call come in. I hope it didn't interrupt the live. I just had a call come in. So let's see if we still. I hope we still live. Give me a thumbs up if we still live. We are responsible for getting into these solutions. There you go. I'm pretty sure that's solutions, right? Yeah. We have to get into the solutions if we're going to go. Okay. Yep. Thanks for the thumbs up. Let me know I'm still live. So I had a call just came in. But yes, yeah, we have to get to the solution. Um, what stands in the way becomes the way. What stands in the way becomes the way. What stands in the way becomes the way. You understand what I'm saying? And what I mean by that, that hurt, that bitterness, that revengeful thinking becomes the way. But you have to get through it. Are you can't run from it. That's why I said becomes the way. You have to work through it. If not, you'll carry that bitterness for the rest of your life. You'll carry that bitterness for the rest of your life. So that's what I mean by what stands in the way becomes the way. So you have to deal with it. A lot of times we don't deal with things, and that's why we don't get better. And that's why we don't get better because we don't deal with it and we don't get better. And we just stay bitter. We bitter at people that don't have nothing to do with nothing. You can just meet somebody and they might have give you a certain sign of someone you dealt with in the past, and you automatically get bitter with them. You understand what I'm saying? You automatically get bitter with them. Okay, okay. Envy still trying to stand people. Yes, yes, yes. Uh, Nikki uses amorism to keep bringing me back. Right. And I think that's what. See, I never really tuned into her. That's why it surprised me that she was on my YouTube this morning. When I looked up, when I turned it on to look at the shows to look at the motivational stuff that I watch in the morning. You know, okay. At least you're honest, real shit. Ain't no question. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it real. I don't know no other way to be. See, people say I'm gonna keep it real. I don't have to say I'm gonna keep it real because I'm just real. I'm just real. I don't have to say I'm keeping it real. I don't know no other way to be. I was brought up that way. You understand what I'm saying? I was brought up to be real. You know, in my household, in the streets, I was brought up that way to deal with the real because what I did was real stuff. You understand what I'm saying? I was in the streets for real. Not, I mean, for real, cross country in the streets, not just in one little hood. I'm talking about cross country. Okay, okay. You got to learn how to link your cash app so you can be telling people to link it for you, bro. Yeah, well, my cash app is you can hustle some bucks out of people. Well, I don't want to hustle bucks out of them. If they want to give it to me, then they can. But my Cash App is the dollar sign, the number four, then real one. It's the dollar sign, the number four, real REAL one. If somebody can put that in the chat, if somebody could put it in the chat for me, the dollar sign, the number four, real one. That's my Cash App. The dollar sign, the number four, then real one. That's my Cash App. But okay, I remember you talked about donating school supplies to the kids. Yes, I'm doing that now. Matter of fact, we're gonna have a cookout on the 21st. I mean the 24th, and I will be passing out book bags with school supplies already in it. Okay, okay. Wow, Nikki, hustle some bucks out of people, really? Yeah, well, that's what they do. But okay, that's what he is doing, bruh. He did this yesterday. Okay. Yep. That's my Cash App right there. Thank you, Miss Ocean. Ocean. That's my Cash App right there. Yep. Thank you. Okay. But yeah. I already know if you want to make progress in life, you have to let go. You can't bring that old luggage into a new relationship, or it's going to keep you from prospering in that relationship. In other words, my saying is, you cannot grasp a new idea on an old way of thinking. You cannot grasp a new idea on an old way of thinking. Once again, you cannot grasp a new idea on an old way of thinking. Remember that. The way you do anything is the way you do everything. Don't forget that. Once again, the way you do anything is the way you do everything. One more time. The way you do anything is the way you do everything. Remember that. Say women love old luggage. I know that's right. Miss Olsen, I know that's right. Oh man. Okay. That's crazy work. Okay, Miss Lumia say, Nikki, that message up to say on his live. Well, it's okay. I don't worry about that. Miss Nubia, we don't worry about that. I don't worry about the negativity. I don't even worry about that. Okay? But it's true. He turned off the screen last time people called it out. I turned, well, I ain't finna even engaged in that. Uh, but yeah, you can't grasp a new idea on the old way of thinking. We just gonna ignore that there. I'm in the positive, all positive. Hold on a minute. Okay, let's see. Okay. Oh, excuse me, bro. Then what is this man doing? Okay. If you feel that way, why are you here? Nikki Payne, Little Boy Games. We see you. Okay. I would donate just because he has a good platform and he does work with the youth. You know what I do. Okay. In what way does this man work with none of your business? None of your business. Get you some business. Don't worry about it. Get you some business. Get you some business. But we ain't finna even go. I'm not gonna go there. Um, Back to what we was talking about. How are you? Back to what we talking about. Molly, how are you? Good to see you, baby.
Good. Seeing
Yeah,
you
good
too.
to see you. Yeah, yeah, it's right. Thank you. But yeah, we can't. That's one of the problems. One of the problems is that we bring that old luggage with us everywhere. You understand what I'm saying? We bring that old luggage with us everywhere, and it affects everything we do. It affects everything. Okay, okay, bro. It affects everything we do. You understand what I'm saying? It affects everything we do, business wise, relationship wise. Because a business relationship is a relationship. Everything we involved in is a relationship, whether you know it or not. Paying your bills is a relationship. You understand what I'm saying? You got a relationship with the water department, the gas company. You understand what I'm saying? It's a relationship. Um, are you? So as I said earlier, you can't grasp a new idea on the old way of thinking. It's You can't grasp a new idea on the old way of thinking. You can't grasp a new idea on the old way of thinking. You understand what I'm saying? You cannot grasp a new idea on the old way of thinking. That's one of my sayings. Okay, the way you do anything is the way you do everything. Until we change the way we do some things, nothing is going to change. Okay, okay. Miss Olsen says, okay, Nick, he doesn't say he was hustling. He has some bringing on the phone. He can't read screen all the time, right? Don't play this game. Yeah, we ain't gonna even pay attention to that. Um, um, but yeah, we're gonna just keep going on. Okay, if you're not hustling, you don't eat. That's a fact. That's a fact. Cause you know I hustle, Queen. You know I hustle. You know I hustle hats. I hustle hats. I sell all kind of stuff. You know that. I get my money in the street, in and out of barbershops and beauty shops. You know what time it is. Okay, you don't eat. Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, well, I block him and see. Okay, I think I did that right. Okay, I think I might have got him out of here, or whoever that is. I think I got him out of here. I think I blocked him. Okay, no, Nikki saying you're hustling like deception. I don't. Okay, well, I don't know nothing about that. Yeah, bye, Nikki. Um, But yeah, the healing process sometimes can be a lifelong job. You understand what I'm saying? You know, I'm Superman. I get my energy from the sun. That's why I do a lot of stuff in the sun. But I am Superman. But just think, you know what though? I got things that I'm healing from. I got past trauma I'm healing from. I went through a lot of things in these streets. You understand me? Man, I've been shot 6 times, ran over, jumped on, been on my deathbed, been on the drugs. I got a lot of things that I'm battling internal. I have an internal battle. You understand what I'm saying? And it's up here and it's physical and mental. You understand what I'm saying? I have aches and pains that I deal with every day. But you will never hear me complain about it. You'll never hear me saying it. You'll never see me walk with a limp. Even though I've been shot in the leg 3 times, even though it tried to make me. But I practice not walking with a limp. In my mind, not to show a weakness. That's because that's how my man, my alpha male that I am. And my mind don't show weakness. You dig what I'm saying? I deal with back pain. I got bone to bone in my back. But you will never hear me complaining. You will never hear me complaining though. You will never hear me complaining. Okay, Ms. Nubia, Ms. Nubia said, because of what you've been through is why you can't stand here and teach. Yes, and you too. No weakness, thank you. Art of war. When weak, act strong. There you go. There you go. Yeah. But right now, I done just got 2 miles in. I got to get me 2 more. I walk up the hills backwards and I walk down them backwards. But my back and leg is killing me, but I don't let you know it. If I wouldn't have said nothing, you wouldn't know. People out here can't tell it. Art of war, fact. People out here can't tell it. People be knowing me all my life. They know I got these conditions, but they don't never hear me say nothing about it. They don't never hear me making an issue. I use it to get out of something. Okay, bro. I stay strong and I keep moving on. I stay strong and I keep moving on. Yes, I'm in pain right now, but you won't know it. You won't know it. You won't know it. My legs, my backs, my shoulders all tell me right now to stop. Stop. But I'm that crazy too. I'm that crazy that I won't stop. You understand what I'm saying? I'm that crazy to where I won't stop. You see? I'm that crazy too. Okay? Physical therapy helps with the pain. Yes. Yes. I find I'm in less pain when I keep it moving. That's why you always see me on the go. You always, if you ever call me, I'm on the go. Only time if I'm at home live doing a live on my computer is the only time I sit still. But I'm always on the move. Got to be some kind of crazy. That's a fact. That's a fact. Some of my craziness is what keeps me going. Some of my craziness is what keeps me going. Yeah, some of my craziness is what keeps me going. Okay? The way you do anything is the way you do everything. The way you do anything is the way you do everything. The way you do anything is the way you do everything. You can't grasp a new idea on an old way of thinking. You cannot grasp a new idea on an old way of thinking. Okay, woo, I got about 2 more miles to do. I'm gonna get them in. But I want to thank everybody for tuning in, and I want you two sisters to reach out to me. Y'all know the email. The email is the for real, the for real TV, the for real TV at gmail.com. The for real TV at gmail.com. Reach out to me. Physical therapies help. Miss Austin said, gotta be some crazy. Inventors do crazy things. Men that got stuff done was crazy. But yes, yes. Like look at those skyscrapers. That's a fact. That's a fact, my sister. Bone on bone is a form of arthritis. Yes, arthritis is information. Gotta get the information out of the body. Yes. Um, I'm working on that now. Okay. Okay. Got it. We'll email. Yep. I need you to email too, Miss Olson. I need you to email me. Hit that email. I need you to email me. All right, how are you? How are you? Yep, I need you to email me. That's the for real TV, the number four, then real TV at gmail.com. Okay. All right, all right. You sisters have a great day. I'm gonna get the rest of this little walk on in, get back to the house, take me a shower, and then get out here on my grind. I got a couple kids I got to meet up with. Then we're gonna try to get them up to the park. We got a free concert here in Cleveland today, and we try to get these kids together and take them up there. But it is what it is. If they want to go, it's old school music, so they might not want to go, but we'll see. Yep, keep it real. Yes, my sister. Peace, black power, power to the people. I'm out of here. Everybody have a great, prosperous day.